You're going to see that not one, but two of these receivers will get open for a one-play touchdown. As this player here gets over the top of his coverage, I could probably bomb it up there. But I took the easier one, which was this receiver who's also streaking wide open for another one-play score. Defenders are so close to each other that when this guy crosses underneath the streak, that the tight end and the defender are going to get in the way, creating instant separation for a very easy catch and run one-play touchdown against his defense. The fact that we have 4 wide receivers on one side of the field is too much for the matching principles to handle, as this receiver here is just going to get wide open running straight down the middle. If you guys are looking for fast, cheap, reliable coins for your college football 25 team, check out my coin sponsors at MMOXP and use discount code MONEYSHOT for 5% off your order. Link in the description below. The champ is here! Welcome back, Money Team. This is Madden Money Shot, snipping out the college cheese as always. In today's video, I got another offense for you guys, another one-play touchdown against every single defense in the game out of the gun empty quads, which is one of my favorite formations going all the way back until the days that I used to play a lot more Madden. This is one of my favorite offenses from the Baltimore Ravens. I used to do a breakdown of this pretty much every single year. I'm going to break it down for you guys in college football, but before I do, if you guys want to see more videos like this, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment sections. I've been doing a lot of videos lately based off of you guys' suggestions, so give me some suggestions on what type of videos you guys would like to see. Other than that, the offense that I'm in today is my North Texas offensive ebook once again, as this is probably my favorite playbook to use in the entire game. I just put out a full breakdown of this entire offense, so if you guys want to see more, you can download this or any of my ebooks instantly simply by clicking links in the description or the top pinned comment. The play that I'm going to feature today is the all go, as this play here is very similar to the all go from the bunch quads open, as it's a one play touchdown against every single defense in the game. The only difference is this formation, you got 4 receivers are all in a bunch, and this formation, they're all spread out. But the 4 wide receivers is the most important part. Having 4 wide receivers to the one side of the field makes this an absolute cheat code. I'm going to do something I don't normally do because this is going to be a pretty quick video based off of how quick and easy the one-play touchdowns are. I'm going to show you guys how to run this play against man or zone, against basically any defense. So we're going to pick that first, and then I'm just going to go random, but I'm going to go random nickel. As you can tell based off of the fact that, these safeties drop down right away, that we're pretty much going to be seeing a double safety blitz. But there's really multiple ways to run this play. Number one, I would only make one real adjustment. I'd put the X receiver here on a comeback route, and that'll be my man beater along with the A receiver, which can beat man or zone. But this is another simple read. Left side man, right side zone. It's really that simple. If I'm going to go to the zone side, I really have my choice of re-dragging the A receiver if I want to. But ultimately, I'm just going to read from front to back if it's a zone, which is not going to be here. Like I said, I can tell it's a man already. I got a double safety blitz coming. It's pretty obvious. So that's going to be my quick and easiest read, is going to be this drag option route to the tight end. Now, if you're getting hit with a lot of man zero blitzes and you know it's coming, you can always motion snap this receiver here. But on this play, it's looking more like a man cover 2. So I'm going to continue, even though I'm going to act like I don't know it's a man cover 2, because if I did know it was a man cover 2, the options would be very easy. But like I said, we can go from front to back. I'm going to try to force it to some of these other routes, because I don't want to just throw it to the A receiver over and over. Although here, like I said, we got another man. I can hit that comeback route, let you know how that beats man coverage. As this is really a simple function of just, splitting the field in half pre-snap. You don't have to be able to read the defense 100%. You just have to know if it's man or zone. And on this play here, like I said, we're going to work the... I pretty much got man or matching zone coverage every single time. Let's start picking these defenses apart one by one. So we're going to go with the all go once again. On defense, we're going to go coverage to coverage. So I'm going to go over to the concepts page here, and we're going to do cover 2 zone first. Now, there's really only 2 setups you're going to use throughout pretty much this entire video. You're going to put the X receiver on a comeback route every single time, and sometimes you're going to streak the A receiver, but I'm not going to do that on this play because I don't want to pull the mid read back. As all I really have to do for a second part of this play is to custom stem the RB receiver up to about a 20-yard break, and that's because I want to get over the top of the second safety. As you can see right here, when he cuts inside, that he has an opportunity for a one-play touchdown catch and run if the safety is not right there. So we're going to custom stem him up just a little bit more, because like I said, that's the most important part of this play, is getting over the top of that safety, because once he cuts inside away from the first safety, you just got to throw it, bullet past it inside. It's a very easy catch and run one-play touchdown. Next up, we'll do cover 3, which is probably even easier. So let's go ahead and let's pick cover 3. We'll start off with cover 3 sky first. Cover 3 Sky, just put the X receiver on a comeback route. That's all you really have to do. You can also put the A tight end on a streak, as this setup here is going to be one of the most consistent against all defenses. You can see right here, the wide receiver gets open above the cornerback because he's held down by the comeback route, and the safety is being pulled back by the streak. And it's going to have that exact same effect against matching cover 3. Against cover 3 Sky or cover 3 match, you can do the same setup where you're putting the X receiver on a comeback route, but you can also put the A tight end on a streak, and that will help to pull back the safety to get one, if not both, of these crossing receivers open. As you can see, the RB receiver gets open as well, as we have another route that beats a one-play touchdown against cover 3 the same way. Now, if we go to the replay, you're going to see that not one, but two of these receivers will get open for a one-play touchdown. As this player here gets over the top of his coverage, I could probably bomb it up there, but I took the easier one, which was this receiver who's also streaking wide open for another one-play score. Next up, we're going to do some cover 4s, starting off with matching cover 4s like cover 4 quarters. Cover 4 is probably the easiest, so all we have to do for cover 4 really is put the A tight end on a streak, but let's continue to put the X receiver on a comeback route just so we can have some continuity just in case you can't read a defense. Get used to doing this particular setup, because this particular setup is going to do a lot against a lot of different defenses. As you can see here, the A tight end gets completely lost in coverage, and it's because we have 5 wide receivers at the line of scrimmage and 4 on one side. It's going to blitz you out every single time. As you can see here, the fact that we have 4 wide receivers on one side of the field is too much for the matching principles to handle, as this receiver here is just going to get wide open running straight down the middle for an easy one-play score. And it's going to have the exact same effect against cover 4 palms. It's going to look a little bit different. So let's go and let's pick that. Same setup, X on a comeback, A on a streak. The A tight end is going to be the guy, but it's just not going to be as wide as it was before. As you can see, he does get matched by the linebacker a little bit faster in this particular set against palms, but I don't think it really matters. As you can see, like I said, we just need a better catch and run, or maybe even a little bit of a faster tight end. As you can see, we score the exact same way. And that's going to have similar effect when it comes to some of the offset coverages like cover 6 or cover 9. So let's go and let's pick cover 6 first. Against these style of defenses, we can do the exact same setup. Like I said, let's try to keep it easy just in case you can't read a defense. And we're going to be looking for the exact same receiver in the A tight end. But we also have a couple different options here. As you can see here, he gets over the top once again. Might not be able to quite get that catch and run one-play touchdown every single time unless you have a little bit of a faster tight end. My tight end is 81 speed, which is actually pretty high for college football. So we just have to make sure that we throw it away and try to get that catch and run. As you can see, the linebacker's doing a pretty good job of keeping me out of the end zone. But we can call that a one-play touchdown based on the speed of your tight end. The other option, though, is the B receiver here. As you can see, since that guy is pressing in his face like that, all we have to do is custom stem that up a little bit, say about a 10-yard break, and he's going to get around that press and eventually be a very good option outside as well. So if you see that, you see how you have 2 chances for a one-play touchdown. And that's going to be similar against cover 9 as well. So let's go and let's pick that. Cover 6 and cover 9 are going to be the same defense, just flipped. So if you can locate the cover 2 side or the cover 4 side, you can really attack it however you want. On this play, if I flip the play, the whole defense will flip. So we're on the cover 2 side. So all I really have to do is do the exact same setup where I'm going to custom stem the RB receiver up about 10 yards and then put the X receiver on a 10-yard out route, and it's going to work the same way it did against cover 2. As you can see here, once this guy cuts inside, it's another easy catch and run one-play touchdown. Next up, we're going to do the regular cover 4. We did a bunch of matching coverages, but we haven't done cover 4 drop fields. Let's go and let's pick that. Cover 4 is one of the tougher ones. Is all you really have to do is the exact same setup that we've been doing. And the A tight end will pull back the safety while the X receiver will pull down the cornerback. But this is going to be a tight window. As you're going to notice here that the Y receiver does get over the top of the cornerback, but to get around that safety and score might be a bit of a challenge. But you can see I can have a very big play that has the potential to be a catch and one-play touchdown. As we're going to move on to cover 0 first. We'll do man 0 blitz. For this, you got a couple different options once again. As I'm going to put the X receiver on a comeback route for a check down, and I'm not going to put the A tight end on a streak because that's going to mess everything up. But we're going to motion block this guy here, as he's not really the best route, and this will help to get open one of the best routes on the play, which is this option route here, as we get a very easy catch and run. And it's going to be pretty similar when it comes to cover 1. So let's go and let's pick cover 1 hole. And you can use either setup that we've shown here. Whether you want to just put the X receiver on a comeback route, this play will work here, as you just have to shorten that, and the Y receiver here will get open, as you can see once he crosses. Although you can see it's kind of tight coverage. Might be tough for this particular receiver to beat this particular defense. But if you want to, you can also put the A receiver on a streak, and a lot of times that'll create interference for the Y receiver. As you can see this time, he's just wide open because the tight end basically set a pick. So 2 different options there. They both work out pretty good depending on your personnel and on offense. As you can see here, these defenders are so close to each other that when this guy crosses underneath the streak, that the tight end and the defender are going to get in the way, creating instant separation for a very easy catch and run one-play touchdown against his defense. And last but not least, we got cover 2-man to finish up just about every single defense in the entire game. So let's pick cover 2-man next. For this play, just the exact same setup as cover 2 zone. Just put the X receiver on a comeback route, custom stem the RB receiver up. And you'll see here how when he breaks inside, he's going to be going for a one-play touchdown the exact same way. For another easy one-play touchdown to give me one against every single defense in the game. So I'm going to end the video there. If you guys want to see more videos from this offense that I already used in the gameplay, of that popping up on screen, as well as the motion glitch video that I talked about that I showed just yesterday, both of those will be popping up on screen. So just click the links. And until next time, thanks for watching, man. Mush it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.